Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to be going over the best apps like Robinhood. And if any of these apps are interesting enough for you, you can check out the link down below in the description in order to sign up. Now let's start with Webull. And honestly, this might be my new favorite. I've been using it for about 6 months now, and the research tools are incredible. They're way better than Robinhood's basic setup. You get real-time market data, advanced charting, and analyst ratings all for free. I discovered this feature where you can actually see what other users are buying and selling, which is fascinating for spotting trends. The interface takes a bit of getting used to if you're coming from Robinhood, but once you figure it out, it's pretty powerful. Now, the downside is that it can feel overwhelming if you're a complete beginner. Sometimes I miss Robinhood's dead simple buy button. Next up is E-Trade, the old school player that's actually gotten pretty modern. I opened an account to test their mobile app, and I was pleasantly surprised. The research section is like having a financial advisor in your pocket. Detailed company reportings, earnings forecasts, and the works. What I love most is their educational content. I have learned more about options trading in 2 months than I did in a year on Robinhood. The catch is that there are some fees that Robinhood doesn't have, like a $6.95 fee for some mutual funds. But for serious investing, the tools might be worth it. TD Ameritrade is next, and their Thinkorswim platform is legendary among traders. I'll be honest, I felt like I needed a PhD just to navigate it at first, but once I got the hang of it, it was really good. The analysis tools are insane. I can backtest strategies, analyze options chains, and get real-time news that actually makes moves on the market. I made my best ever trade using their research, caught a biotech stock right before FDA approval. The mobile app is solid too, though not quite as sleek as Robinhood. And as a fair warning, this platform is definitely overkill if you're just buying and holding index funds. Next, we have Fidelity, and I know it sounds like grandpa's brokerage, but their mobile app is actually really good. Zero fees on stock trades, fantastic mutual selection funds, and here's the kicker, fractional shares with no minimums. I've been dollar cost averaging into expensive stocks like Amazon using their fractional share feature, plus their customer service is incredible. Actual humans who know what they're talking about. Their interface isn't as pretty as Robinhood, but the functionality is solid. Charles Schwab surprised me too. After they bought TD Ameritrade, they've really stepped up their mobile game. The app is clean, research tools are comprehensive, and they have this cool feature called Schwab Intelligent Portfolios that basically builds and manages a portfolio for you. I tried it with just $500 just to test it out, and it's been performing pretty well. The educational resources are top-notch, but the downside, some of the advanced features require higher account minimums. Now let me tell you next about M1 Finance, and this one's unique and I'm kind of obsessed with it. It's like my second go-to app, and instead of buying individual stocks, you create pies with different allocations. I set up a pie with 70% stocks and 30% bonds, and it automatically rebalances it for me. The automation is really good. I just transfer money and it buys according to my target allocation. It's like having a robo-advisor, but with more control. And the catch, you can only trade during specific windows, not all day like Robinhood, but for long-term investing, I think it's perfect. SoFi Invest is the newcomer that's trying to be everything, investing, banking, loans, you name it. I've been testing their stock trading for a few months, and it's solid. Zero fees, clean interface, and they have this social feature where you can see what other investors are doing. What sets them apart is the financial planning tools. They'll actually analyze your whole financial picture, not just your investments. The investment selection isn't quite as broad as some competitors, but for basic stock and ETF investing, it works great. Public is interesting because it's trying to make investing a social aspect like Instagram for stocks. You can follow other investors, see their trades, and even buy fractional shares of expensive stocks. I bought a piece of Berkshire Hathaway for like $50, which felt pretty cool. And the educational content is great too, with explanations that make sense. The downside is that the social aspect can be distracting, and sometimes the hype around certain stocks feels a bit too much. Here's what I learned after months of testing out all these different apps. If you want Robinhood simplicity with better features, Webull and SoFi are pretty good bets. If you're serious about research and analysis, E-Trade and TD Ameritrade are worth the learning curve. For automated investing, I absolutely love M1 Finance, and the links to all these can be down below in the description. My strategy is that I use multiple platforms now. I keep Robinhood for quick trades, Webull for research and day trading, and M1 Finance for my long-term portfolio. Different tools for different goals. Don't just look at fees though, consider the whole packaging. Some free platforms make money by selling your order flow, while others with small fees might actually get you better execution prices. Also, take advantage of those sign up bonuses down below in the description. I got free stocks worth over $200 just by opening accounts and making small deposits.